Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like a dapper dog, giving them all dressed like $1,000,000, diamond things in his cuffs. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Oh, yeah. Everybody out there listening to me, put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Steve Harvey. Oh, listen, Steve Harvey. Why don't you join in? Yeah. Steve Harvey. Get him on, y'all. Better give me some eggs while I listen to Steve Harvey. Yeah, join in with me. If you're with me, help me say, turn your radio on. You gotta turn it on. Yeah, turn it on. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. So y'all can hear me on. Turn it up. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Yeah. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn your radio on. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn it on. Turn them up, got to turn them up. Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Got to turn them up. Steve Harvey turn them on in the morning, y'all. Come on, Steve. Come on, do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You're listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only, Steve Harvey. Got a radio show. Yep. Sometimes that's all I can say. Yep. Man. How far I've come is really unbelievable. But I finally figured it out, man. God allowed me to have the life I've had so that I can become experienced at so many different things. And in this experience, when I'm talking and sharing with people, I will be able to relate to a lot of different circumstances. Not exact, but just the circumstances, if a person comes to me and they say, man, I've been down and out. Okay, well, I know what that is. Man, I didn't have any direction. Okay, got that, been there. Man, at one point in time, man, I just kept piling mistake on top of mistake. Okay. So, I think what I'm trying to say to everybody is when you're going through life and life is dealing the cards that it deals, I want you to understand that life deals everybody these cards. The disappointment card, the setback card, the failure card, the mishap card, the unexpected misery card. Everybody gonna get the grief card. Everybody gonna get the rash of bad decision card. Everybody gonna get them. Understand that going in, that everybody is gonna get these cards. Is how you play them, though. From time to time, one more time, it's how you play them. From time to time when I'm watching TV, I love to watch the World Series of Poker. I like watching poker tournaments on TV because it's really weird what's happened to sport, to poker. They're actually trying to call it a sport, and it's the everyday guy that doesn't have to be athletically inclined to anything, who has a shot of winning a title if they play their cards right. The best poker players in the world don't have the best hands. They just make the best plays. I've seen guys win a hand with 9-2 in their hand. That's nothing. And win their hand because they knew the bluff. They knew the odds. They calculated risk. They made the stakes higher than the other person was willing to pay. They gave off the illusion that they had something when in actuality they had nothing. So what I enjoy about poker and watching it is that these people here play the hand they dealt. And it ain't always a good hand. But it ain't whether your hand is good. And it ain't whether you're going to get dealt bad cards or not, because you're going to get dealt some bad cards. Everybody ain't finna get 2 bullets in their hand. You ain't finna get 2 aces when you get dealt, when you play and draw poker. Some of your cards going to be nothing, but you got to turn that nothing into something. So when you get dealt these cards in life, it ain't the fact that you keep getting them dealt. I was talking with a young person yesterday, and we were talking. And we keep having the same conversation over and over and over. And they could not understand why they were not moving forward. But I said, you don't understand. Every time we talk, we have the exact same conversation. It is simply because you keep getting your cards and you playing them the same way. See, until you make a conscious decision to do something different, the results will continue to be the same. See, here's the way this works. When you're dealt the disappointments in life, it's how you handle the disappointments that determine the outcome and who you are. Because everybody going to be disappointment. Everybody going to lose a loved one. Everybody going to make a bad decision. Everybody going to wake up one morning and have done something they regretted. Everybody going to get caught at the wrong time. Everybody gonna make a mistake. It ain't just you. It is how you play your cards when they get dealt to you that determine who you are. Now, how do I play my cards better? First of all, it's a mindset. Quit looking at everything as just the end when it happens to you. Oh, Lord, woe is me. No, everybody got your circumstances somewhere. It ain't, oh, woe is me. It's, hold on, man, okay. Let me play this out to see how God done connected this to something else. See, soon as a person have a setback, what's the first thing a lot of people do? They go straight negative. I can't seem to get a break. I can't seem to move forward. Hold on, man. Do you realize this could be connected to something? See, you got to understand, man, that this thing is all connected, that you're not having these mishaps and these spills and accidents and falls for no reason. It's so you can become experienced at them. So when he takes you to the next level, when it happens again, you have know-how and how to handle it. If you keep throwing yourself off the cliff every time something happens, you're just going to be a cliff diver. Man, stop tripping yourself out. I was talking to this young person. I kept saying, and you know what they tried to tell me? I'm trying to stay positive, but the people around here, they just killing that. Oh, I see. So when you learn something and you know something, you don't take ownership of it. You allow other people to come into what you know and believe and shake it loose from you. I don't care who you are, you're not doing me like that. Here's the deal. I have a gift that was given to me from God. That is the gift of comedy. That's what I've done. I've made the bulk of my living on that skill set right there. There are comedians who are supposedly friends of mine, who I've worked with, who get around in huddles with one another, and they say, man, Steve really ain't funny. I don't see what they be laughing at. He ain't funny to me. He wasn't the funniest king to me. Excuse me. You're irrelevant in this conversation. Because irregardless as to how you feel about me, there are people think that I'm knocked down, keel over funny. But more importantly, I own the gift that God gave to me. I take ownership of his blessing. Because you don't think it's so. You ain't taking that from me. Stop letting people steal your joy. Stop letting people take what you're supposed to know. Look, I'm a kind person at heart. Man, you ain't nothing. Now you sitting here going, man, I guess I ain't. What you tripping for? You are a kind person. Own that. Take ownership of it. Stop letting things God has given you be taken away from others. The devil's a cold player, and he got cold players working for him, just shaking, just taking stuff from you. You know, I'm a hard worker. I really am intelligent. You stupid. Man, I thought I was a hard worker, man. They came in here and said I was stupid, man. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. What? Excuse me. You're a very bright person. Hey, y'all, take ownership. When God gives you something, blesses you with a gift, a talent, a skill set, a mindset, own it. Don't let people come in here and take it from you, man. Okay, I probably shouldn't have went there.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let me have your attention, please. The Steve Harvey Morning Show is broadcasting a little different today. We are in Cancun, Mexico. Yeah, that's how I say it when I come here. It's Mexico when I'm in the state. It's Mexico when I'm down here. We in Cancun, Mexico. And we at Cancun tripping.
What's on?
I'm everything. I'm already started.
Man.
I had cigar and tequila before the show started this morning. I got up at 5 and had some 100% guave. Yeah, tequila.
Come on.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, Shirley Strawberry.
Andale.
Yeah. Carla Farrell.
Hola, buenos dias.
Watch this. Junior.
I ain't been to sleep yet. I had 13 dates already in a day.
Come on, boy.
I'm down here dating.
But that's
Come on,
how you
boy.
do, Junior.
Just saying it's so, man. Come on,
You know how to say 13 in Spanish?
Trece.
Trece.
Whatever. Same
That
number.
was close, right?
I ain't say I was Mexican.
But they're on you, Junior. They're on you.
Oh, what? Shirley, how can you resist this? This is live and in living color.
No, let me tell you about this. So I spoke to Junior this morning, coming into work. He in the hotel lobby turning in circles. Hey.
Yeah. Hey.
I said, don't nobody want you like that.
I
But
didn't know
you
it was
at the
Carla, though. Didn't nobody tell me. I thought she wanted me. That's my coworker want me. Look at this.
Carla down here with some high heels on and some booty cutters.
Yeah. Out here living her best life.
Yes.
Andale, vamos.
And
we
in
go.
case for the visual, Junior is doing the radio this morning with 5 people's names on his shirt. Of course, I didn't know who it was, so I asked. Yusef, Kevin, Antoine, Corey, and Raymond. And he said it was the
Central Park 5 or the Exonerated 5.
And I said, well, you probably need to put that on a T-shirt somewhere, because I thought it was the 5 members of my high school talent show, the Imperial Wonders.
What's their name, huh?
Yusef, Kevin, Antoine, Corey, and Raymond. Because all them is old school names. Corey, Raymond, Kel. Yusef been around for a long time.
But shout out to the Exonerated 5, though.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm representing, man. We down here just black.
So if you hear some noise in the background, they're doing sound checks for the activities today.
Yeah, all weekend long. I
Oh,
mean,
man.
it's a
And
constant party.
so we're in the top floor of the arena where all this is happening. So you'll be hearing that stuff in the background from time to time. Don't be startled. That's what happened when you live in Cancun,
Come on,
baby.
That's right.
Where
You
we
should have
at?
been here with us. We tried to
Yeah.
tell you.
Don't
San
sleep.
Soul.
I decided that wasn't going to happen right now.
Yeah, but this is big. So, you gotta tell us, how was Marjorie's party last
Come
night?
on,
You gotta tell us. Birthday.
Y'all was there.
Yeah, off the chain.
Yeah. It's really, really cool, man. A lot of people were there. So much love. Appreciate all the love y'all gave her.
Oh, of course.
And
Of course.
also, on another note, that was her 55. She thought that was her big one. She don't know how big 60 gonna be.
You gonna lay it out, huh? You gonna lay it out.
Listen, Steve, one of your favorite segments, whether we're in the U.S. or in Mexico, coming up at 32 after the hour, Ask Steve.
From Cancun, Mexico.
Yes, right after this.
Yeah.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, we are here at Sand and Soul, the festival going down, baby, in Cancun, Mexico. You know how we do. We're going to tell you all about it all through the morning. But right now, guys, it is time for Steve's favorite segment, Ask Steve. All right? I'll start it off, Steve.
Okay.
This is kind of a crazy one, so listen, pay attention. And please
I'm
keep
gonna
your
put my
answers
glasses
short.
on.
Okay,
Tell
good.
me to keep my
Keep your
answers
answers short so we can get some more questions.
This
Thank you very
this
much.
ain't just my segment. This
Thank
my
you.
show.
Thank you very much.
Come on, let's go. In Cancun.
Short answers. Thank you very much. All right, here we go. Listen, a 20 years older version of you. 20 years older version of you shows up
20 years from now?
from now.
Okay.
So that's 82.
Okay.
Shows up at your door, frantically shouts, "This is your last chance. You've got to cut this out before it's too late." Then he just fades away.
Who is he talking?
He's talking to you.
You got to cut this out?
Yeah, you got to cut it out. You got to, before it's too late. Well, what is he probably talking about? What do you think?
Probably talking about cussing. Because I've been trying to stop that for a number of years now. with little to no success.
But at 82,
But yeah, I already know I'm gonna up it at 82.
oh, you gonna kick it up a notch?
Man, I was with my frat brothers the other night. A lot of them came down from who I pledged with and stuff like that.
Okay.
And one of them's a minister.
Oh,
Oh,
Steve.
yeah, the one you showed us.
Yeah. Man, I just forgot.
Steve, you did not.
You was cussing in front of the minister.
No, at him.
At him.
Yeah, because who I was looking at.
Was your boy
Yeah.
from back in the day.
Yeah, I was looking at 45 years ago.
Yeah, he's
So-
a changed man. He's
Oh, he's changed, man.
yeah, he's pastor.
So how did that end up? I want to hear that.
He kept saying, "Boy, you ain't changed at all."
But he certainly had.
Yeah.
But you cussing at the minister.
All right, come on,
To
Junior,
him.
with your question. This crazy man right here.
All right. All right. What does everyone think is really deep and meaningful, but it isn't?
Like that.
Some of their outfits.
They think it's deep
Yeah.
and meaningful.
Deep, Steve.
Oh man, I had this on. You this here right here? You like this here? Dog, I bought this man back in 89. And man, I kept it all these years. It still look fresh. Dog, that ain't, you got on something from 89, dog.
Yeah.
Stop telling people that. Don't brag about that.
It's not deep. That ain't deep.
That ain't deep. That's old.
Oh, that's cool.
All right, I got one, Shirley. All right.
Come on.
All right, Steve. What's something that did live up to the hype?
Something that did live up to the
Yes,
hype.
yes. We always talk about what didn't live up to the hype. What did live
That damn Michael Jackson. King of pop. His ass lived up to the hype.
Yes.
Right up to it.
Dog, say what you want to say.
Yes.
And when you get through saying it, he was about it.
Okay.
Michael Jackson was everything you thought he was going to be every time he walked out on that stage, plus some more.
All right.
Extra.
Dog,
Extra.
I've seen him many times. I always lived up to the hype. Was never, there ain't nobody walking on Michael Jackson's show talking about, man, he was off this evening.
Yeah. They
Nah,
never said that.
Michael Jackson.
Thank you,
right.
Steve. Thank you, sir.
All right, here we go. What is the worst case, Steve, of being spoiled? And you know something about this. What is the worst case of being spoiled that you know about, that you've witnessed?
Oh, my children. Every last one of them, all 7 of them.
They're spoiled?
Black ass, ungrateful.
Oh,
Come on.
No, hell no.
Come on,
Self-entitled.
Wait a minute. You telling everybody?
No, I don't give a damn. Every last one of them is the biggest example of spoil I've ever seen. I just now got it under control. Just a few years.
can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Who spoiled them, sir?
Who?
Who was the one that spoiled your kid?
Well, the girls I did.
Oh, okay.
The boys, they just had a couple punk moments. And I had to stop that right away. Damn kids. And y'all might as well join in too, because you have felt the same way about yours.
Oh, yes.
Every day of my life.
Yes, sir. Yes,
The
sir.
hell you think this supposed to go?
Yes.
You're not supposed to be on this damn vacation.
I know.
Yes.
Okay, can we be honest?
Yeah.
Your kids, isn't it kind of hard not to spoil them? Especially when they're young.
It is tough because as
Yeah.
a parent, you want to give your children a better life
Yes.
than the one you had. Then when
Yes.
you give it to them, you wish you hadn't.
Exactly.
That's
Exactly.
it.
and that's where we
Because
are.
then they start missing the lessons that you learned at
That's
that
right.
age.
Yep.
And they don't get it. But then guess what? They don't have to have that lesson.
Right.
But that
Yeah.
ticks you off because you knew you had to have it.
That's right. And our parents did not spoil us.
We live without a safety net.
Yes.
Yes.
We was a high trapeze act with no net.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
My kids have a net.
Yeah.
If
Yes.
I blow this,
Yeah.
my daddy and my mama got me.
Yes. Yes.
That's the part
Yeah.
that's troubling.
We're the net.
You've provided a net for your
We're the
children.
net. Yeah.
And they just sometimes, when they fall in it, they just lay in it.
Yeah.
They don't even climb back up on the
don't get
damn
back on
wall.
it. They don't get
They
back
down
on
there
it.
bouncing in the net. They got their friends over.
And
Yeah.
what would be cool is if they, once they got out of the net, if they would just give a phone call. Thank you, Mom. Thank you, Dad. But what? Anyway, all right, we're moving on.
This got deep.
Yeah, for
We're
real.
moving on. This is Ask Steve. Come on, Junior, what you got?
All right. What is your first memory of the internet? This gonna be good. What's your
yeah.
first memory of the internet?
Well, I didn't know how it worked. And a long time ago, back at the radio station when we were in Dallas, this white guy sent me an email. And it had several people in it. But the dude that forwarded it to me when I typed in my answer, and it had that little thing that you click that says reply all, I thought it meant, dude, I want my whole email to go out. So I pressed
Portion.
reply all. And that sent my response back to the white dude. And what I was saying to my black friend was not for white ears. And buddy, that man called me and said, hey, Steve, I'm sure you didn't mean to send me this. I'm going to ignore this and just let you know that you got to be careful. That was it.
All right, thank you. That's our version today in Mexico, Cancun, at the Sand and Soul Festival of Ask Steve. All right. Coming up, Junior is in for the nephew with Run That Prank Back. We're getting into that right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, entertainment news. Kevin Hart is back at work. Boy, that's
Great.
good news. Yeah, glad to hear that. And today in Celebrity Birthdays, we have a special shout out. Plus, Miss Ann will be here with today's national news. But right now, Junior is in for the nephew with Run That Prank Back. What you got, Junior?
Dr. Petrie. Huh?
Say it like Tommy.
Huh? Dr. Petrie.
What's the huh for?
I know.
Because he can't hear.
He's hard of hearing. That's what Jay.
Dr. Petrie. Run it, cat.
I love it. Run it.
I know.
Hello,
I'm trying to reach Dr. Petrie, please.
this is Dr. Petrie.
Dr. Petrie, my name is Jared, and I was hoping you could help me out with a problem that I have.
Okay, hello, Jared. I would love to help you out with a problem. Unfortunately, though,
You Dr. Petrie, right?
I am, but this is my personal number. How did you get this number?
Somebody gave me this number so I could call you and try to get some counseling from you because I'm really in a bad situation right now.
Okay, I can recognize that you're in a bad situation, but how did you get my number? This is my personal line. Who gave you my number?
You the doctor, you the counselor that help people with situations and problems and stuff, right?
Yes, I am, Jared. What can I do for you, Jared?
I got a problem that it seems like I'm just, I've been married to my wife for 6 years.
Okay, wait, Jared. Now what you're about to get into, you want to go into a counseling session, and so in order to do that, I do that through making an appointment.
I understand all of that, but you don't understand. What I'm trying to tell you is that I got a situation, and I know it's gonna happen again tonight. Because it's been happening all the time. I just need some. If you could just give me a little bit of help, and then I'll come in next week. But I just need you to tell me how to handle my problem, and then I'll come in next week. I need this bad right now.
Jared, I need you to focus. Okay, I don't do this over the phone. However, it sounds to me like you really need.
I need you. Can you be there for me just for a second?
Yes, I'm here right now.
I apologize for calling you and disrupting your weekend, but can you help me out?
Excuse me. Hey, tell him I'll call him back. I don't know what's going on. Someone gave this gentleman.
Hello?
Tell him I'll call him back.
Hello?
I'm here.
Is it Dr. Petrie?
I'm here. Tell me what's going on, Jared. I'm here to listen to you.
Okay, listen. I've been married to my wife for like 6 years now.
Okay.
And I don't know what it is, but whenever we intimate, I get scared. And I go into the closet, and I got a TV in there, and I watch old TV shows because I'm scared. I'm scared of the intimacy between me and her.
Okay, Jared, this sounds like a particular case. It's different from anything that I've experienced thus far, and I want to make sure that I address your concern.
Now we up in the big league, getting our turn at bat.
What?
Long as we live, you and me, baby.
Jared.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, because we're moving on up.
Oh, okay, Jared, focus. You called me, and you need me to help you.
I'll be going through it. It be bothering me.
Okay, Jared, what I need to do is I need to make sure
1,
that
2,
whatever...
3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, rock. 5, 6, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, rock. 9, 6, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, rock. We're going to rock around the clock tonight. When the clock right 2, 3, and 4. When the band goes down, we'll yell for more.
Hey, Jared!
Clock tonight.
Breathe, Jared, breathe. Oh, my. How did you get my number? How did you get my personal number?
They gave me your number and said you would be the one that would take care of me.
Figure out what is really going on.
Hello?
I'm here. Okay, let's take a different.
And you knew where you were then. Girls were girls and men were men. Wishing we could use a man like Herbert Huber again.
Pull yourself together. I want to help you. I want to help you, and I want to help your situation. I want to help you with your wife. But you called me, and if you're looking for a lifeline, for an anchor, I'm trying to be that.
I need you to help me. I need you to help me with my wife, because I know my wife is going to leave me if I don't quit doing this. Here's a story of a lovely lady.
Oh, Jared. Oh,
bringing up three very lovely girls.
Jared, my technique is a little bit different. It may be a little unorthodox.
If not for the courage of the fearless crew, the minnow would be lost. The minnow would be lost. The minnow.
Okay, look here.
I need you to help me.
I need to get you into my office. I need to schedule an appointment with you. You need to erase my personal number from your cell phone because this is not how I operate.
Everybody knows your name.
Jared, focus, Jared, focus. There's a lot more going on here. For one, you're making
up fun now with me and all the gang, learning from each other while we do our thing. Gonna have a good time. Hey, hey, hey.
You know what, Jared? My patience is fed up. I have no more patience with you. Now, I need you to stay focused and get it together.
What?
Why did you call me? How did you get my number?
Why are you hollering at me? Why? You're supposed to be the doctor. You're supposed to be the doctor.
I am a doctor. Don't question my credentials, young man. You called me. I want to help you, but this has gone on too far.
Tommy gave me your number.
Tommy who?
Steve, you know Steve, don't you?
Now, look, I want to help you, but you are not allowing me to do so. So who is Tommy? Who is Steven? And how did you get my number?
Steven is on the radio.
I don't know a Steven on the... Steven on the radio? As in Steve Harvey on the radio? Oh, as in Tommy Matthew, Tommy?
Dr. Petrie, you have been pranked.
Oh, no, you didn't go. Oh, my God.
Do you have a colleague named Charles?
You know what? I'm going to kill. Ooh, Lord, I can't believe Charlie did this to me. Oh, my God. Do you know how much time I got hurt? You got me flustered. I was recording you. I hope you know that.
Oh, I got to ask you something, though. What is the baddest, and I mean the baddest radio show in the land?
The Steve Harvey Morning Show, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Huh?
That's getting on my nerves.
Here come irrelevant question. Huh? Don't y'all need a Dr. Petrie?
That's the irrelevant
Think y'all
question.
need a Dr. Petrie in y'all life? Huh?
I'll pass.
Irrelevant statement. Huh? See, you ain't got a Dr. Petrie because you don't have Dr. Petrie. That's how the nephew is. Just a bunch of ignorance. I don't even understand it.
But he's singing the TV theme songs in the prank.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Because he's stupid.
I don't know why. I don't even try to understand
You know
this
why.
No,
And we got to remind everybody to watch
Ready to
Ready to
Love.
love. That's right.
tomorrow.
Tomorrow
night.
On
That's right.
10 Eastern, 9 Central.
Second season, baby.
Yeah, nephew in the building.
All right. Coming up at the top of the hour, entertainment and national news. We'll get to it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, so in today's entertainment news, I love this. Kevin Hart is back at work. I love it. Kevin is officially back on the job after his car accident. I mean, that was a crazy car accident, a very serious car accident. He had to do rehab and all of that, but he was in such physical shape, such great physical shape. So that I'm sure that probably escalated his recovery. Don't you think, Steve?
No. No.
You don't think that?
No, not at all.
What do you think?
I think that was purely God.
Oh, it was God. It was God, yeah.
Have to send that car.
That saved him and all of that.
No,
I
have to send that
the
car.
way that car looked,
Oh, man.
those three people that walked away from that, seriously, that's God's grace.
Yeah.
He spared some people. Most people, when you see a car like that, man, it's really, really tragic results.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
And so I've talked, not talked, but we've texted after that.
Yeah.
And he's a smart brother, man.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They
He's
were
a
saying
smart
on
brother.
TMZ, somebody, I guess who was driving, hit the accelerator. So they just released that report yesterday on TMZ. But it's just like you said, Steve, when you look at those pictures.
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
Man.
of that car?
Man.
No.
Yeah, but I'm just talking about his
And I don't care,
recovery from
but
rehab.
the recovery, but I don't care how strong you are. I don't care how many muscles you got. I don't care how fit you are. If your car normally goes down a cliff like that and looks like that, it's a tragedy. And you can be in the best physical shape of your life. And I just thank God that they were all being watched over.
Yes.
Amen.
That was some angels in that car.
Amen.
Now, this is according to E! News. Kevin Hart is working with his Jumanji co-stars on a new marketing campaign for the film. His doctor gave him the go-ahead to return to work. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, Danny DeVito, and Danny Glover are all working reduced schedules in order to accommodate Kevin. So that's really good news.
That's cool.
Yeah, glad to hear he's back at work. Yeah. So he must be doing a lot better. Well, today is Cardi B's birthday. Happy birthday, Cardi B.
Cardi.
Yes.
Oh, right. That's the day after Marjorie.
Yeah.
And then Sunday is our girl Carla Farrell's birthday. Happy birthday, Carla.
Thank you, crew. Thank you.
Yes.
Yep.
I got Marjorie for her birthday a stripper pole.
Excuse me, did you really?
Pimpin'.
Yeah, I got her
That's
stripper
She
pole.
wants that or
62
you
and
wanted
still
that?
doing
No,
it.
I
For
wanted
her
it.
or you? Yeah.
I wanted it.
The fact you
And
wouldn't got it.
and as soon as I told her paper off of it, she said, "What is that?" I said, "It's a stripper pole." She said, "Who is it for?" I said, "I thought you'd enjoy it for exercise." She said, "We have a gym."
Right.
Wow.
So the stripper
beautiful
pole
gym.
idea didn't go good.
You gotta.
after-
do you return it? How do
Yeah.
you-
Do you take it back after
Actually,
that?
I
And then what do you say
Yeah,
when you
see,
return
really,
it?
y'all,
Why?
it ain't necessary because I dreamed I gave her the stripper pole. Yeah, in real life, my ass knows not to go down there
Dream
with a
big,
damn
baby.
stripper
Can't
pole.
do it.
Yeah, I thought, since with Cardi B birthday today, and she the 55-year-old version, I thought I'd, because she looked good and everything.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So let me just throw you back a few years. That's what I thinking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so I had a dream that I gave her the stripper pole, and when I woke up, it was a sad dream.
Yeah.
She didn't want it.
Are you going to say what you really got her? Just a little bit if you don't want,
Well, I did. This year was a different year. This first, I gave her a trip.
Oh.
I gave her a trip for her birthday.
Okay.
But it's something that she and I are gonna do together.
Oh.
So y'all
nice.
taking together.
Yeah, but it's a place she's always wanted to go. So I just gave her a trip.
All right.
We gotta ask her.
Yeah. Well, happy birthday to Marjorie. Happy birthday to Carla.
Yes. Libras in the building.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, Steve, time to get caught up on today's headlines.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Ann Tripp.
Thank you. Okay, diplomats of the United Nations held an emergency meeting yesterday about Turkey's air and ground attacks on northeastern Syria. Turkey's actions began this week after President Trump pulled out all American troops working with our Kurdish allies, left them alone. However, the U.S. ambassador to the United Nations, Kelly Craft, says the Trump administration is warning that if Turkey fails to play by the rules, whatever those are, there'll be consequences.
President Trump has emphasized to the government of Turkey that they bear full responsibility for protecting the Kurdish population and religious minorities, including Christians, and ensuring that no humanitarian crisis takes place.
Europeans are going even further, though. They're calling on Turkey to end its military operation, which they say will provide fertile ground for the reemergence of ISIS. Two men working with Donald Trump's personal lawyer, Rudy Giuliani, helping his efforts to investigate Joe Biden and his son's dealings in the Ukraine. Well, they've been subpoenaed by congressional investigators. Authorities say both men, born in the Soviet Union but now U.S. citizens, were arrested for alleged campaign violations at a D.C. area airport yesterday, both with one-way tickets out of the country. Prosecutors say that Lev Parnas and Igor Fruman allegedly donated huge sums of foreign money, which is illegal, to Republicans using dummy companies as a cover. In Florida, a white man has been found guilty of manslaughter in last year's killing of an unarmed young black man in an argument over a parking space. It was a disabled parking space. That white man, 48-year-old Michael Dreshka, claimed to be standing his ground. However, video shows that he was the aggressor, trying to bully 28-year-old Marquise McLaughlin's girlfriend as she waited for him in the car with their children in a disabled parking space. McLaughlin pushed Drager away from his family. Then Drager pulls out a gun and fatally shot him. Drager was sentenced, though, by Judge Joseph Ballone.
Drake, I'm going to find you guilty. I'm going to sentence you to 20 years in the Department of Corrections with all credit for time served, with credit for 92 days.
Judge Ballone described Jedka as a wannabe cop and rejected defense requests for a lenient no-jail sentence. In Alabama, congratulations go out to African-American probate judge Stephen Reed, who has been elected this week as the first black mayor of the state's capital city, Montgomery. Naomi Osaka, ranked number 3 female tennis player in the world, has reportedly decided she'll represent Japan in the 2020 Summer Olympics in Tokyo, giving up her American citizenship. By the way, tennis phenom was assaulted not long ago by a couple of Japanese comedy team after winning the singles championship over there. One of them said the black and Asian athlete was sunburned. The other said that she needed to use some bleach. And the streets to be named later on today in Augusta, Georgia, for international opera star Jesse Norman, who died last week at age 74. Now back to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Okay, we're here at Sand and Soul at the Sand and Soul Festival in Cancun, Mexico.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
so for some reason, when we go places sometimes, Junior feels poetic.
I get inspired.
Yes.
That's what happened.
He feels like he should share a poem with us.
I should.
We didn't ask him, but he wants to bless us with another poem.
Feel how you want to feel, Carl. Yeah, you ain't got to old Lord me. This is something that hit me when I landed. When I landed, I felt this.
Excuse me, let me tell our social media director. Excuse me, Don. You ain't the bomb.
You know what? That's your opinion.
No.
Yeah.
No, that's a lot of people's opinion.
Well, you know what?
Well, go ahead. You got a chance to prove us wrong. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm finna prove y'all wrong right because this hit me soon as I touched down Cancun.
In Cancun?
Yeah, here you go.
The flu hit people too.
You want to turn the lights off here?
No, we good. Here we go.
Come on, Junior.
Guess where we at? We down in Cancun. We gonna party till sun up or until we see the moon. Smoking cigars with Uncle Steve and a comedy show. Or you can even go over to the casino and try to win yourself some dough. See, that's how we do down here in Cancun. Now put your cash away because it's not needed. It's all inclusive. Don't know what that means? You can look it up and read it. Cancun, baby. Man, this is the life. We're going to get you back home, and the haters will be going, ooh, it must be nice. Then you can rub it all in their face and say, you're damn right, cuz it was a party in Cancun for 4 days, and it was all that they said it was. Gonna be. That's how I had ended it, because I put gonna be on the end because they said it was gonna be nice. That's why I had put the haters on there, because the haters gonna tell me, oh, it's gonna be nice. I said, yep, it was gonna be. That's it. That's how I do it. Hit me right away.
Junior, I will say this.
Yeah.
Out of all your poems, that was the best.
That's probably the best one because it hit me. It's fresh.
Well,
like
it's
that.
because Jay writes your other poems.
Well, you know
And I'm
what?
going to be honest with you. They suck.
Yeah, well, you know what?
This was your best one, Joe.
We just say something. We down here saying so. It hit me. And so when inspiration hits you, you have to let that take over.
You got to go with it.
Yeah.
You got to go with it.
My turn.
Go ahead, Carla. Come on. Boo! You're always booing. You just boo because you can.
Because it's her birthday.
Yeah, you know it's your
her
birthday weekend. You know, really, you here too. You really here too. You ain't party with us all last night.
Wait a minute. Do the last part again. Gonna be.
It's all they said. It's gonna be.
That's how you end it?
That's how you end it.
Boo.
You know what? Carla.
Gonna be
right.
boo.
You know what? Some gifts ain't for everybody.
Thanks, Junior. Listen, coming up at 34 after the hour, Black people pool rules, okay, for the Sand and Soul Festival. That's coming up right after this with Uncle Steve.
It's gonna be great.
Yes.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, so we're here at the Sand and Soul Festival in Cancun, Mexico. So you and J. Anthony Brown, you put together some Black people pool rules, okay?
You know, it's going to be a lot of people down at the pool.
Yeah.
And so I was thinking of some pool rules.
Okay.
for black people.
It's not for everybody, for black people.
This is directly pointed and aimed at us. Because we need pool rules, because sometimes everybody ain't got a pool.
Yeah,
That's true.
So we need to go over pool rules.
Okay. We got a bunch of pool parties.
Here's the first thing you need to know. If you're going to be at the pool, bring extra lotion.
Yeah.
Because once you get out the water and start to dry, ash is real. Ash is real. And white people don't know what's wrong when you ashy, so they're going to say something offensive to you. Bring extra lotion.
Good point. I like
That's
that.
important. That's important.
Okay.
That's important.
That's real.
Because, you know, they be done said something to you that really... Is that eczema? All right, here's another one. Listen to me, y'all. If you have anything glued on your body, water will loosen it up. If you have anything glued on your body, water will loosen it up. So listen to me. I know these lace fronts is fitting down pretty solid. But if you jump in water, don't swim from out and under your lace front.
Wait, that last line. Say that again,
Don't swim from out and under your lace front.
Out and under. Got it.
You come up and you looking at that hair on top of the water and running. It's a jellyfish. No, sister, it's your lace.
He's stupid.
Now listen to me.
Come on.
We are doing black people pool rules.
Got it.
These are for black people. Here's another one. Okay. Some of us have no business running on dry land.
Right.
So
don't carry your wide ass around there on that wet surface. Oh my God. If you ain't ran on dry land in a long time, your chubby ass don't need to be running on this wet surface. Walk.
Yep.
Here's another one. This is for black people, but this is for any white people that's listening. If you have a big belly, come on down to the pool, enjoy yourself. Because you ain't going to be the only one down there with a big belly.
Okay.
I like
Just come on.
Fit in. I like it.
Don't even worry about that.
Fit in where you fit in.
Sand and Soul is not, this is not a millennial crowd.
Come kick it, huh?
Everybody out here past their prime. Here's another one.
Okay. Come on.
This is pool rules for black people.
Okay.
Rule, this is a steadfast rule, so listen to me carefully. Okay. Friends don't let friends wear bad outfits.
You better talk.
That's important.
You better talk.
If you got on a one piece, some of y'all might need 3 or 4 pieces. Okay?
Yeah.
It's all right to jump in the pool with your wrap on. It's all right.
Not the rap.
Yeah.
Yeah. Keep that on.
Rules for black people at the pool.
Okay.
I don't know if you know this, but black people get sunburned.
Yeah.
Now, it ain't as obvious, but if we feel it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And last but not least,
What, Steve?
I'm not sure how much chlorine we gonna have in these pools.
Yes.
I have no idea. I don't know the ratio chlorine to water.
Okay.
So please, pee in your room.
And those, ladies and gentlemen, are Black People Pool Rules. We're down at the Sand and Soul Festival in Cancun, Mexico. Coming up next, Junior's in for the nephew yet again with today's prank phone call. That's coming up right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, right about 4 minutes after, it's my strawberry letter for today. Subject, my status has been downgraded. Got that? My status has been downgraded. Right now, though, we're going to talk to Junior in for the nephew with today's prank phone call. What you got for us, Junior?
8-2.
What?
Huh?
What?
8 and 2.
What does that mean?
I have no idea. That's just the prank he left me with. His instructions were said just like this. 8-2. Run it, cat.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get Samantha.
Yeah, well, this Sam.
Sam. Okay, Sam. All right. Hey.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was Samantha. Okay, it's Sam?
Yeah, it's Sam, man. What's up?
Okay, hey, my name Calvin. I wanted to reach out to you and holler at you about your girl, right? Your girlfriend?
Yeah, she is.
Okay. How long y'all been together?
We've been together about 10, 11 years. Wow, what's going on?
Well, listen, me and been hollering at each other for like the last few months or whatever. I wanted to reach out to you. You know, she didn't want to call you. She wanted me to call you. I wanted to tell you that, you know, didn't decide that she want to start hanging with me. She want me to come over to the house and pick her stuff up.
Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah, really? Really, that's what's going on. You calling me. She done told you to call me and tell me this.
Basically, what I wanted to do, Sam, is just have a man-to-man talk with you. And just let you know.
Yeah,
that,
well, that's what's going on right now. Don't do it, because right now you just talking a bunch of what's up?
No, what I'm saying is that, you know, I'm already making room for her at my apartment. I'm just trying to come over.
Listen, ain't none of that. It's whatever. If you want to come get, but it ain't going out. We ain't going out without a fight. I'm not tripping. I'm not tripping with you, and I'm not tripping with her. But you come to my house talking about getting out of my house, then it's going down. Me and you. So what's up? You coming to get us? Because I'm on the road right now in these trucks, but I'll meet you there. So if you coming to get us, come on with it.
Okay, hold up though. Let's back up, because see, like I say, I'm trying to handle this, you know, where we ain't got to have no problem. All I want to do is come in the house and get her stuff and pack it up so I can get it over to me.
You think you just finna come into my house that I've been with all these years? You think we're just gonna be peaches and cream? You got me. I'm telling you, dog, you come to my house, it's going down. And that's just that. She needs to be a woman. Why don't she bring it to me? Why she didn't bring it to me? You know what I'm saying? What's up? Y'all want to be together now, or she ain't no more?
All I know is she was feeling me. That's all I'm saying. She was feeling me, you know.
She feeling you.
I mean, do you have a problem with her leaving? Because that's her choice. You know what I'm saying? If she claims she want to be with me, that's what she want. You know, I ain't knocking what nobody do. You understand? But what I'm trying to tell you is she telling me she want to be with me. So I'm just trying to get you to live. Is it better for me and her to go over there while you ain't there and get her stuff?
Dog, all this you saying now, I ain't got the rationalize thing with you. She needs to be the one telling me all of this. And since she can't do it, and you a man, you know, that's what you call for, man to man, come get her. That's all I'm saying. Come get her.
Hey, Samantha, for real though.
Hey, man, my name is Sam, man. I ain't gonna tell you that no more. I already told you that when you first called.
Okay, Sam, so listen. Okay, well, hey, you know what? I ain't even finna go back and forth with you. Didn't chose me. I'm finna come get her.
Hey, all this you talking, you still on this phone with all that jaw jacking. If you want to come get her, I done invited you. So if you want to bring your over here, come get it. I'm 82, I whooped 82 of them got me, but I'll tell you this much to it. Them two there, they don't want to me no more. They don't want to rock with me no more. Drop. And like I said, tell that come with you. She ought to be woman enough when she behind in the background telling you to come tell me some ain't that some man, I'm a and you come because you acting like a boy too. I'm a slap. So what's up?
Okay, well look here, let me go and say this here to you then. Can I tell you what she told me?
Man, you tell me whatever you want to tell me. Really, I don't what she told you, but what's up?
I just want to tell you, she told me to prank phone call you. This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Oh, oh man, this
Sam, you all right?
I'm straight, man. I'm straight. Man, y'all wrong the man. Look here, man. Y'all had me ready.
Hey, I got to hear you say one more thing. What is the baddest, and I mean the baddest, radio show in the land?
The Steve Harvey Show, man.
There it is, 8-2. That's what he left us with.
Okay.
You play too much,
Yeah.
too.
I just do him. That's all I be doing. He just said, Junior, do 8-2. Then when you come out the prank, say, huh?
Oh, he gave you that
It's instructions. Huh? What's your thing? Huh? Irrelevant statement. See, you got to have 8-2. Why? You don't need that.
Okay, Junior, hold on.
What's up,
We've been talking about these black people pool rules.
Yeah, you told us about
I got a
break.
few more. I got about 4 good ones that I should have said. These we're going to move these up by the top.
Can't leave these out.
Let's start with this one. These are pool rules for black people.
Okay. All right.
Here one.
Come on.
Pool furniture has weight limits. It's wicker. It's plastic. You know, it's made. It's got this. Look at this stuff close.
Right.
Ain't no nuts and bolts on this stuff. Know your limit.
Yeah.
This is how you know you too big for this chair. If you sit down in a chair and some of you is out the chair.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's important. It got a weight limit on it.
Here's another one.
What?
Cannot.
Pool rules for black people. Don't try to eat in the pool.
Oh, no.
Cause it's gonna look like something else when you waste it in the water. It's gonna look like something else.
No,
Really,
no,
Steve?
Don't try to eat in the pool.
No, Steve.
A cracker floating on the water ain't gonna look like a cracker.
No, I'm with you when you're right.
Who done vomited in this damn water? It's a cracker, your damn cracker.
No.
Black people pool rules.
Okay.
If you can't swim,
Come on.
why is you playing by the edge? The hell is you all at the edge running? If you can't swim, why is you playing by the edge? We're doing
That ain't us.
black people pool rules. This is the last one and probably the most important.
Oh, okay.
You can't get mad if some water splash on you. You at a pool.
Yeah, that is very important,
true.
Steve. I like that
That's
one.
true.
Dog, we at a pool.
Yes.
Some water splashed on you.
Yeah.
We at a pool.
Don't get no water in my hair, though. It's going to be a problem. It's going to be a situation.
Now this man done jumped 30 feet from you. His fat ass done exploded the pool.
Yeah.
And so now you mad. Jumping in the damn waterfall. Because they at a pool.
Yeah.
Okay. But you know black women in our hair now.
But you at a pool.
Yeah.
I'm talking about dudes with their linen outfits on.
Oh, yeah.
You know
Dog.
he clean.
Dog, first of all, you supposed to have on swimming shorts.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Can I give you one last?
Let's go. One more.
Yeah,
This has been on his mind.
Last rule for black people at the swimming pool.
Let's hear it, Steve.
Everybody don't think your baby cute.
At the swimming pool.
No.
All right, look, coming up next, Strawberry Letter. Subject, my status has downgraded. My status is downgraded. We'll get into the Strawberry Letter right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Time now for today's Strawberry Letter. And listen, if you need advice on relationships, on dating, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to Steve Harvey FM and click Submit Strawberry Letter, okay? We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now. All right?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is that time. It's time for the Strawberry Letter with my good friend, Shirley Strawberry.
Thank you, Junior. And I did like your poem this time out. Yeah. All right, subject, my status has been downgraded. Dear Steve and Shirley, for the past 8 years, I've been dating a 60-year-old man, and I am 14 years younger than he is. Everything in our relationship was good until 6 months ago when he moved his second ex-wife and their 20-year-old child back into his home. He has been divorced for 12 years, but he told me that his ex-wife is having financial problems, so he allowed her to move in. This changed our relationship a lot. We don't spend time together daily like we used to, and he only comes to my house twice a month. When he comes over, we have sex, and then he leaves within 2 hours. I am not allowed to go to his house anymore. He says it's because he is working a lot more to help his ex-wife out financially, and he's tired more during the week. I no longer get invited to his family get-togethers because his ex-wife and their child can go with them. They go with them now. He had a family reunion recently, and we had been planning to go together until the ex-wife came back into the picture. He said that his child invited her, and he had no control over it. I was hurt, so I started pulling away from him and started hanging out more with my friends and a few of my coworkers. Besides him calling me every day to check on me, I feel like an afterthought now. I love this man, and I want to be married. We were on the right track, and I thought he wanted the same thing I did. He asked me to hang in there and be patient until his ex-wife is able to get her own place. I could be waiting forever. Or I could leave him alone and get back on the dating scene. What should I do? Do I hold out, keep the faith with this man, or cut him off completely? Please advise. Okay, first of all, 20 years old, that is not a child, okay? That is not a child. But you ask, do you hold out and keep the faith with this man or cut him off completely? Should you leave him alone and get back in the dating scene? That's what I would do. I would leave him alone and get right back in the dating scene if I were you. He treats you like an afterthought. That's how I would treat him, just like an afterthought, if I thought about him at all. I wouldn't think of him at all. If you do think about him, think about how his face is gonna look when he sees you out with his new younger man, okay? With your younger man. Think about how his face is gonna drop, his mouth, okay? Because he's dead wrong for what he's doing. He's dead wrong bringing his ex-wife in the house with his 20-year-old child, as he calls it. All right, he may feel an obligation to him, but you guys have been together a long time. You guys are in a relationship, so you need to leave. He's not, even though he asked you to wait. Don't waste your life waiting on this man, because you see how he treats you. You're really less than an afterthought. You're like that side chick, because he only sees you twice a month now. And when he does, he just comes in and has sex with you. What kind of relationship is that? You can't continue to allow him to treat you like that and treat yourself like that. Let him go and move on, all right? Steve?
Some of these damn.
I know.
I be wanting to go, lady. What the hell are you doing? My status has been downgraded for the last 8 years. 8 years. You've been dating a 60-year-old man, which means he was 52 when y'all started dating. Now he's 60 now, and you 46. 8 years ago, you was how old? 38? Yeah. So you was 38, he was 52. What 52-year-old don't know what he wants?
Yeah.
What 60-year-old don't know what he wants? No 60-year-old men know what they want. And let me tell you what he wanted. About 6 months ago, he moved his second ex-wife and a 20-year-old child back into his home. You know why? Because that's what he wanted. Because these 60-year-old men know what they want. Yeah. He wanted the ex-wife back and the 20-year-old. Now, he told you they've been divorced 12 years, but his ex-wife is having some financial troubles. Who lets their ex-wife move back in the house because they having financial trouble? I don't give a damn what kind of trouble you have. We got divorced for a reason. Why is your financial trouble my problem now?
Right.
So don't nobody do that, lady. Don't no 60-year-old man move his second ex-wife in after 12 years because she having financial difficulties. Don't nobody do that. You know why? Because you ain't heard nobody doing that. You know why? Because don't nobody do that.
He's still back there.
We don't spend time together daily like we used to, and he only comes to my house twice a month. When he comes over, we have sex, and then he leaves within 2 hours. You know why?
Wow.
That's terrible.
Oh, my God.
Because he got to go home.
Yeah.
He has to go home.
To wifey number 2.
You know why? Because somebody lived there looking for him. And with a 20-year-old. The mama and the 20-year-old can both work.
Yeah.
So now, hold up, though. he moved him back in because they wanted to. When he comes over, they have sex, and then he leave in 2 hours because he got to go home. He got to, as we lay. We forgot about the problems as we lay.
Sing it, Steve.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, as we lay. You can't do this. You can't do this. All right.
So wrong.
So we come back, I'll tell you the rest of it.
All right.
I got some bad news for you.
Yeah, we're going to have part 2 of Steve's response coming up at 23 after the hour. Subject of today's Strawberry Letter, my status has been downgraded. We'll get back into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, come on. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter. Subject, my status has been downgraded.
This 60-year-old man that told this 46-year-old after 8 years of dating, hold up, something didn't happen. I'm moving my ex-wife that I've been divorced for 12 years from with her 20-year-old daughter back in my house because they having financial troubles. Wait a minute, hold up, dog. I'm in a relationship with this chick that I'm supposed to want the same things as well, but I'd have moved somebody in the house while I'm dating somebody that I'm in love with. Partner, don't nobody do that. If he in love with you, he ain't moving nobody in the house. No, she gonna have to find some work. Hey, here goes some help. Help her. Give her some rent. You don't let her move in, tear your playhouse down, and now you don't see him no more. When he do come over, we have sex and he leave in 2 hours because he got to go home. You know why he got to go home? Because some people stay there looking for his ass. Ex-wife that moved in but started to act like a wife, and the child will always be the child. So he has obligations. He said because he got to go home because he be tired. And hold up, listen. When we come over, we have sex, he leave. I'm not allowed to go to his house anymore. That's cause it ain't his house. It's another woman in there. Once a woman move in your house, dog, that ain't your house no more. Nope. It's her house. I can't go over his house anymore. And why would you want to? Do you want to get stabbed?
You asking for it.
Dog, you don't go over no woman's house. What you finna do? Y'all finna go over there and have sex? What? He don't invite me to his house anymore. He says because he's working a lot and he's trying to help his wife out financially and he's tired during the week. Hell yeah, he's tired. I no longer get it to his family. Listen to this line. I no longer get invited to his family's get-togethers.
Yeah.
Cause his ex-wife and they child go with him now. You know why you don't get to come to the family get-togethers no more? Cause they is the family.
Yeah, right. You're done.
No, they is the family.
That's still.
What they need you over there for? Right. Family get-togethers is for family. You ain't family. Now you was getting over there, been invited over there because you thought you was gonna be family. But now you know you not because he got another family. He got his second family over there. What part of this letter you ain't read? This make me mad right here. And then he had a family reunion recently, and we had been planning to go together until his ex-wife came back into the picture. He said his child invited her, and he had no control. What?
Say it again.
Family reunions ain't ran by the children. That ain't who run. 20-year-olds ain't in charge of no damn family reunion.
You better talk.
20-year-olds don't even want to go to the damn family reunion.
No.
Go around here and sit around these old-ass people up under this tree.
That you don't even know.
Eating this dry-ass barbecue. He said his child invited her and he had no control. I was hurt. So I started pulling away from him and started hanging out with more of my friends, a few of my coworkers. Besides him calling me every day to check on me, I feel like an afterthought. Then she says right here, now I love this man and I want to be married. He do too.
But not to you.
And he invited the second wife back in the house. He wants to be married too. Ta-da, y'all have something in common. It's just he don't want to be married to you. You can still want to be married, but it's not going to be to him. We were on the right track, and I thought he wanted the same thing I did. You do. Both y'all wanted to be married.
Yeah.
And he decided he really wanted to be married to his second wife. Y'all want the exact same thing. Y'all don't want it with the same people. Now you take your ass over there.
That's it.
Listen to me. You can take your ass over there to that lady house if you want to. I'm telling you, right now, you're going to be on 48 hours.
First 48.
Yeah.
Gonna be right on there.
And it ain't gonna take long to figure out who stabbed you.
It ain't gonna take
He asked me to hang in there and be patient until his ex-wife is able to get her own place. She not finna get no other place. She got a place. Why would you struggle to get a place when you got a place? I could be waiting forever.
Yes.
You are.
Yeah, about to.
Now, or I could leave him alone and get back on the dating scene. What should I do? Do I hold out and keep the faith with this man or cut him off completely? Well, here's what I think. I think you should leave him, and you know why? Why? Because he left you.
Yeah, it's true.
See, this is easy. Should I leave him? He left you.
Yeah.
Why are you hanging on? Listen to me. The famous words of Judge Lynn Toller on my show was the best advice I've ever heard anybody give to women, and she said it, and I've used it 100 times. Judge Lynn Toller said her mama told her, don't let a man have to tell you twice he don't want you. Damn. Now he done told you he done moved 2 women in, and you wasn't none of the women. Now you go in there if you want to. The 20-year-old probably crazy. I'm just saying, you finna get stabbed on Instagram.
All right, Steve. Listen, thank you. Put your comments, post them on today's Strawberry Letter at Steve Harvey FM on Instagram and Facebook. And please don't forget to check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on demand. Now, coming up at 46 after the hour, he will be in the building. Who, Shirley? Who? Pimpin. This is week 6 of the NFL picks. We'll get to it at 46 after the hour, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming into the room.
Here he comes.
With his own music.
In Cancun.
Yeah, he's here.
Yeah,
Who
he
knew? We're at the Sand and Soul Festival in Cancun, Mexico. This is week 6 of the NFL picks. Pimpin in the building, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, what's up? What's up, everybody? What's going on? How you feeling? Man, I feel delicious, man. You know what I'm saying? What's up?
That's a feeling. Delicious.
Man, I'm down here in Cancun with these Mexicans. Oh, man, I'm having the best time. Man. All these names down here, Julio, Jose, Aurelio. Oh, man, we just up in him. Mexico.
Oh, really?
It's in Mexico?
Oh, man, you like it?
What is it?
What is that you got on,
You
man?
don't see it? It's canary.
I love his laugh. The color or the bird?
I get both. See, a lot of people think these is actually feathers. They just been pressed.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Man, this about 700. This about 700 canaries. Oh, I didn't kill them. You know, I met Ellen DeGeneres, so I didn't kill them. I just plucked them.
You plucked it.
Yeah, they don't look cute without their feathers.
Well, glad you can make it, Pimpin.
Oh, snap. I wasted some tobacco. I almost got it on the canary. That's crazy, man. I can't do nothing on this here. This ain't
Can't do nothing with that.
There we go. I'm ready now. What's happening? What's up, Junior?
Good week last week, Pimpin. You did good, man.
Boy, I was hot,
you missed
wasn't
for
I?
3.
All I'm is because I'm on now. I know who now.
All right, well, let's get it in.
All right,
Pimpin.
let's go.
Carolina Panthers at Tampa Bay. Who you got?
Man, I got to go with Carolina because that was one of the games I lost last week.
Okay. All right, Pimpin.
Yeah, my favorite football player.
Washington
Guess I like
Redskins
one.
at Miami, Pimpin.
Oh, man, ain't neither one of them won no games. This is going to be ugly right here. And who gives a damn? Don't nobody care.
Okay. All right. Philadelphia Eagles at Minnesota. Who you got?
Oh, man, I'm going to go with Philly, man, because I ain't got no radio show in Minnesota. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody stupid.
All good, Pimpin.
Go ahead.
Houston, Texas at Kansas City Chiefs. This going to be a good one,
This
man.
going to be a good one, but you already know that Kansas City coming off a loss and Texas coming off a win.
Yeah.
And that equals a ass whooping for the Texans.
All right,
You
one
don't
more,
even
Pimpin,
understand.
before we go to break. The New Orleans Saints at the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Oh, I'm going with the Saints, man. Ain't no doubt about it.
All day long. Cincinnati at Baltimore.
Cincinnati and Baltimore. Cincinnati ain't won no game. Baltimore.
All right, let's take a short break.
Yeah,
here.
we'll be back with some more picks with Pimpin' at the top of the hour right here on the Steve Harvey Morning Show. We'll be right back.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Pimpin', we back, man. Here it is. Pimpin's picks this week. Okay, the San Francisco 49ers playing the Los Angeles Rams.
Man,
Boy, that's going to be a tough one, man.
Man, let me tell you something, man. I ain't had no faith in them 49ers. They beat the Browns last week. I said, damn, they look serious.
Yeah,
that boy Sherman.
Yeah, Richard Sherman, yeah.
He the one out there, he got in their back, be cussing at him on the sideline.
Yeah.
I ain't got no.
San Francisco undefeated.
The Rams ain't looking like all that to me. I'm gonna go with San Francisco, man.
Whoa.
Yeah, over the Rams.
That's a bold pick, Pimp.
That's a bold pick. I'm bold.
Canary. Yeah, the canary out.
You see it?
All right, Pimpin', this gonna be a good one right here. Watch
When
this.
is it?
Atlanta Falcons playing the Arizona Cardinals. Who you got? And they in Arizona.
Man,
Come
ain't
on.
nobody winning no games right here. I ain't got no faith in Matty Ice. Man.
None?
No, man, I'm gonna go with at an upset. Cardinals.
There you go.
They gonna upset them, man. Tyler Merritt got a little wind on this, but little ass boy be running around throwing that damn ball.
He do, man. He be moving.
And Matty Ice can't play. He need to throw this ball to Julio every damn down. Hike throw. Snap
How you
throw.
gotta do it, Pimpin'?
Snap throw. Ain't
Right
got no
away.
running game. What are we running for? You ain't got no running game.
No.
Go ahead.
All right, Pimpin'. Here go one.
Hey, Shirley,
This
what's
gonna
that?
be great. Dallas Cowboys at the New York Jets.
Pimpin'.
I know it's gonna hurt you to pick them too.
Well, you know, we done found out that the Cowboys ain't legit. We done found out that they ain't legit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what that means.
You know, they wasn't playing nobody. They was winning, but they wasn't playing. Then when they started playing people, they started getting their hands.
Oh, that's
they start playing better teams.
And
They
then
started
now
losing.
the white boy that's been had mono.
Oh, for the Jets.
Oh, Sam Darnold. Yeah. Sam
That's
Darnold
something
coming
else. I'm
back.
telling y'all something else. I don't know this to be factual, but I ain't never heard it.
What?
I don't think black people get mono.
You ain't never heard?
No,
none?
not from kissing. Many women's out in kissing.
And you ain't never got it,
And I ain't never got mono. I know good and hell well it must be the white man disease, but I don't even heard it. Black people can't. You know why black people don't catch it? Because we don't know how to treat it. We only catch stuff we can treat.
That's all we get.
We don't get nothing. We don't get stuff we can't treat. Mononucleosis. Dog, you just tired. Black people been tired. We go to work anyway. I probably done had it 8 or 9 times. I just had to go to work. Black people have mononucleosis and don't even know it.
They just go to work.
Black people just got it. What's wrong with you? Tired? How many times you done heard your mama say, I'm so tired? You probably had mononucleosis. We just thought it was light.
Pimpin',
You feel me?
All right, Pimpin', you go
Go ahead.
Dallas or New York? Where you go with?
Well, this game right here, just like remember last week when I picked, Baltimore. I mean, I picked the Buffalo Bills if Josh Allen played. And then he played and they won.
They won.
Like I said.
Yeah.
Here's what I think gonna happen with this here game.
Okay.
That white boy that got the mono, he gonna come back.
His name's Sam Darnold, Pimpin'.
That ain't got nothing to do with me.
Just saying his name.
Yeah.
Well, he ain't famous for being that. He famous now for having mono.
Okay.
So I'm saying the mono boy gonna come back, and I'm just gonna say they might even upset Dallas, man.
Oh, wow.
He back. They gonna be glad to see him.
Okay, Pimpin'.
I'm calling mono boy.
All right, Pimpin'.
Mob for short.
Pittsburgh Steelers at the Los Angeles Chargers, Pimpin'.
Oh, the Chargers gonna win.
Oh, Chargers all day long. Okay. And then the last game, Pimpin', Detroit at Green Bay. Monday Night Football game.
You know something?
Come on,
at
Pimpin'.
Green Bay, upset Detroit.
They playing.
They playing some ball, man.
No,
you better believe.
Detroit.
Hey, man, let me tell you something. Aaron Rodgers, they ain't messing around. They done quietly been creeping up on people this year.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
All right, Pimpin', thank you. See you later. More of the Steve Harvey
baby.
Morning Show coming up at 20 minutes after the hour, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
We are here at Sand and Soul Festival in Cancun, Mexico. But back at home, in trending political news, you know it's always something going on at home. Speaking at a town hall in New Hampshire on Wednesday, Joe Biden, former vice president, called for President Trump's impeachment. And this happened for the very first time. You know, before this, he hasn't said anything about impeaching him and all of that. Until now, Biden has been more cautious than some of his Democratic rivals for the presidential nomination. For example, Massachusetts Senator Elizabeth Warren, who, by the way, is neck and neck with Biden in recent polls. Yeah, especially with her fundraising and all of that. She has called for an impeachment inquiry as far back as April. Now, Joe Biden is on the record supporting the removal of Trump from office.
Elizabeth Warren. I'm gonna vote for her if she runs. I vote for anybody but him. I wouldn't give it to him.
Long as
I vote for Pence.
if he ran against Trump.
And he's actually even more dangerous.
Yeah, that's what they say.
He's secretly praying.
But you ain't heard Pence saying nothing since Trump been in trouble. He ain't saying nothing. He hoping he get done.
He wants him to get impeached so
Yeah,
bad.
he's secretly praying that he does. I believe that.
I believe that.
Father Lord, we come before you realizing that he's just not right for our country. One day we will be the great country. I might remind you, Lord, he said make America great again, and he hasn't done it.
All right, we got more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show. More fun coming up at 33 minutes after the hour, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
I love this. Kevin Hart is back at work. I love it. Kevin is officially back on the job after his car accident. I mean, that was a crazy car accident, a very serious car accident. He had to do rehab and all of that, but he was in such physical shape, such great physical shape, till that I'm sure that probably escalated his recovery. Don't you think, Steve?
No. No.
You don't think that?
No, not at all.
What do you think?
I think that was purely God.
Oh, it was God. It was God, yeah.
After seeing that car.
That saved him and all of that.
After seeing that car.
The way that car looked, those three people that walked away from that, that's God's grace.
Yeah.
He spared some people. Most people, when you see a car like that, man, it's really, really tragic results.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
And so I've talked, well, not talked, but we've texted after that.
Yeah.
And he's a smart brother, man.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They were saying on TMZ, somebody, I guess who was driving, hit the accelerator. So they just released that report yesterday on TMZ. But it's just like you said, Steve, when you look at those pictures.
No.
Oh, of that car?
Man.
No.
Yeah, but I'm just talking about his
and I don't care, but
rehab.
the recovery, but I don't care how strong you are. I don't care how many muscles you got. I don't care how fit you are. If your car normally goes down a cliff like that and looks like that, it's a tragedy. And you can be in the best physical shape of your life. And I just thank God that they were all being watched over.
Yes.
That was some angels in that car.
Amen.
Now, this is according to E! News. Kevin Hart is working with his Jumanji co-stars on a new marketing campaign for the film. His doctor gave him the go-ahead to return to work. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, Danny DeVito, and Danny Glover are all working reduced schedules in order to accommodate Kevin. So that's really good news.
That's cool.
Yeah, glad to hear he's back at work. Yeah. So he must be doing a lot better. Well, today is Cardi B's birthday. Happy birthday, Cardi B. Yes.
Oh, right. That's the day after Marjorie.
Yeah.
And then Sunday is our girl Carla Farrell's birthday. Happy birthday, Carla.
Thank you, crew. Thank you.
Yes.
Yep.
I got Marjorie for her birthday a stripper pole.
Excuse me? Did you really?
Yeah, I got her a
Did she
stripper pole.
want that or you wanted that?
No, I wanted
for her
it.
or you? Yeah.
I wanted it.
The fact you went and got it.
And as soon as I told her paper off of it, she said, "What is that?" I said, "It's a stripper pole." She said, "Who is it for?" I said, "I thought you'd enjoy it for exercise." She said, "We have a gym."
Right.
Wow.
So the stripper pole idea didn't go good.
You gotta. Do you return it? How
Do you take it back after
Actually,
that?
And then what do you say when you return it?
Really, y'all,
Why?
it ain't necessary because I dreamed I gave her the stripper pole. Yeah, in real life, my ass knows not to go down there with a
Dream big,
damn
baby.
stripper
You can't
pole.
do it.
That's what I thinking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so I had a dream that I gave her the stripper pole, and when I woke up, it was a sad dream.
Yeah.
All right.
We gotta ask her.
Yeah. Well, happy birthday to Marjorie. Happy birthday to Carla.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, coming up, our last break of the day and some closing remarks from Sand and Soul Festival in Cancun, Mexico. 49 minutes after the hour, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, here we go. We are in the Sand and Soul Festival. We are at the Sand and Soul Festival. We're in it too, though, in Cancun, Mexico. Yeah.
Roll myself out. I got 3 days today. I don't know how I'm gonna do it.
We said this was going to happen, Junior.
I know.
We said
I
this
know.
was going to happen.
I said it.
3 dates, Junior.
They're all over
I got
you,
breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That's 3 times we got to eat. I got to eat with somebody.
Love it.
I
Yes.
have to.
But it's been a good day, though.
Good morning, Lynn.
Oh, what you doing names?
Shout outs?
Yeah, that's Lynn.
Oh.
Be there in a minute, Marty. As soon as we get off this radio.
Well, do they know?
Miss
though?
Diane. Now, I got a Miss Diane, too.
Oh,
She a little
because you
older.
like him.
Yeah, she
you
look
like
older.
him
Miss
older,
Diane, girl, love them shoes last night at the concert. Go ahead, Miss Diane. Yeah, I'm good.
All right, this is right before the closing.
Right before it.
I want you to take it easy.
Yeah.
I can't.
Any closing remarks for Junior? Slowing down over here, Steve?
He knew he brought me out here. He knew what I was going to do.
Well, I
can't.
say go on live your life, Junior,
Yeah.
because you just had a crisis 2 weeks ago.
Okay,
Yeah,
really?
So, got to.
Yeah.
You're right. That almost could have been it.
Yeah, just go on do you, dog. Ain't no need of you holding back.
Live your best
Yeah.
life.
Hey, dog, all them 90-day rule, don't worry about that.
All the stuff you wrote,
All that
don't
stuff.
listen to none of it.
And that ain't for you, Junior. I did not do a segment for sick ass people. I was gonna in my next book I'm gonna have a chapter called How to Date If You Sick. What you should look for.
Science, you should look for.
Like if you trying to date and you sick, here's a couple. Let me just give you a couple tips.
Come on.
If you're trying to date and you sick, try to find somebody just as sick.
You go together.
So y'all can just go and work it out together.
So Junior find someone with
just as sick as me.
Just as sick. Don't have to have sickle
doesn't
cell.
have to have
No.
yeah.
know,
just
But
sick.
she got diabetes. It's cool.
You know.
we work it out.
But real bad diabetes though.
J. Anthony Brown's
Yeah,
gonna kill
Jay,
us all.
I know.
You know, something like that. Or you might try to date somebody, you know, who has medical experience. You know.
What does that mean? Medical
Somebody who can
experience.
take
Well,
care.
you know, try
Like
to
a
date a
nurse?
paramedic. Somebody that know how to drive real fast
Doctor or nurse.
and can do little light weight
CPR and stuff, yeah.
and little medical stuff till you get to the hospital. Well, you gotta get your ass to the hospital.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
you want to do all of that. You know, you want to date somebody that's sick.
Yeah.
You want
Quick and
somebody
starter.
that has medical experience.
Quick and start an IV.
Yeah. Or try to date somebody that's in insurance. That has a friend in the underwriting department.
They
and
can
then
do it.
they can get you some insurance with previous medical condition.
Thank you.
Pre-existing.
I appreciate it.
Well, you know, because, you know, Trump trying to knock out
Yeah.
Obamacare.
Yeah.
So you might want to date somebody
Somebody
that's
who can
in the
underwrite.
insurance
This is
business.
gonna be a chapter in your
Like
new
an
book.
underwriter in my new book, How to Date When You Sick. You know, and then the biggest tip you want to use on dating when you sick is don't tell nobody right off.
Make sure it's going somewhere
Yeah,
first.
let them discover it. Like, wait.
During a crisis?
Well,
What?
when you eating and then when you had a crisis, while you eating, she already feel for you because women feel sorry for you.
Yeah,
It's working.
we are
And then you can
compassionate.
always use, you know, I wasn't having a crisis. You threw me into a crisis
That worked too.
because the way you make me feel.
Oh,
And then, you know, it
Yeah.
kind of threw me into something.
Player,
I like that.
player.
Man. That worked.
And in closing, I just want to say this to people, man.
How to date when you sick?
Well, you want to go back to
Excuse
that?
me.
For
You,
real,
you don't think that's a
In
good?
closing, what?
You don't think that's a good transition? You know, we in Cancun.
We are.
Is it tequila kicking in?
No, not yet, but it is. And let's just
Do
stay
you,
on it
boo?
then.
Do you, boo?
Well, okay then.
Yeah.
Let's just continue with our book on how to date
If you sick,
when you sick.
come on.
If you're dating someone and your sickness flares up on the date, excuse yourself to the restroom but go get in your car and get to that damn hospital. And then when you see her later on, just say, baby, some people grabbed me and threw me in a car.
I was abducted.
Yeah. I don't know how. These are just simple rules on how to date.
When you sick.
If you sick.
I'm sure this book will be
If you're under 50. Oh, no, let me go a little bit. If you're under 40.
Okay.
And you're having a heart attack and you're under 40.
Okay.
Do not grab your chest.
What do you do?
Just fall out.
Arms spread.
Just let them work on something else. Because what you can't do is let them know you're real old and you ain't but 30.
Your
These
heart
are
old.
dating rules.
Yeah.
For if you sick.
Man, help me out.
You know.
That helped you, Junior?
Oh, no, it did. No. Especially part he said, when you having a crisis, excuse yourself to the bathroom, but get in the car.
Get your ass to the hospital right away. And just say you blacked out, some people took you. Here's another one.
Okay.
Here's a good one.
Okay.
This is for dating if you sick. While you eating and you playing with that necklace around your neck, just unbutton your shirt or blouse and let them see that medical alert button. So they can help you if something happens. At least they'll know they're supposed to press it.
They'll know.
But do it, just do it like.
Yeah, and just kind of touch it. And then, but what you do though is let the battery get low in it so the light will be flashing so they'll see it. The light will be flashing so they'll see it. And that way, dog, it's a conversation piece too.
Oh, it's a conversation.
What is that flashing on your neck? Oh, this old thing?
This old thing.
Hey, we got to go. We in Cancun.
Yeah, we can't. Oh, let's get it.
Adios. Adios.
Y'all have a great weekend.
We will.
Happy birthday, Carla.
Thank you.
For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit steveharveyfm.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.